And good day all, this is Tehilum29 back again for another indie comic review, and in this indie comic review I'll be covering Defenders of the Earth issue 3 and issue 4. This is written by Dan Didio, surprising of all things, and to think that with him writing an independent series, working and writing within an independent studio. So with this is with Mad Cave. Plus, if you remember, he also worked with the Frank Miller Presents. And with that, he also worked on creating his own legacy character of sorts through the Ancient Enemies storyline. And this is a story too, which also has its own form of course, its main characters, but also offspring or kids of sort that also want to help learn the things that their mentors are teaching them. So moving into first things first, do these covers in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? Sure enough, they do, to which I give them a 7.5 out of 10 for the first cover, which is on the left-hand side, and also for the cover on the right-hand side, which is also a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the area of the internal art as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end, and also what is happening story-wise with the characters. So as we get a bit of a glimpse as in relation to one of the first pages within issue 3, we catch up with Mandrake, to which we do get a bit of a flashback of sorts. Whilst we're seeing Mandrake here trying to help out the Phantom, get Walker, and there's definitely something interesting in this issue that I didn't expect to see. Now, now a little bit past the events that we see at the beginning, we get to see the only way to put it is a council of phantoms. This I did not in any way expect to see. It just grabbed me by surprise. And I'm not even sure if this actually happened in the animated series or not. It's been so long since I've also seen the animated series of Defenders of the Earth. But I do remember when watching it when younger. So it was definitely an interesting insert into the story. But we've got like a number of phantoms that connect to, I guess, goodness knows how many parts of the world within this universe. So as we advance a little bit further within the story, we catch up with Rick Gordon, to which he has an encounter with someone known as, I think that's Octon or something like that. Yes, Octon. And within the communications, they're also trying to help him out, even though it's sort of like a bit of an unexpected event for him. And we will get to see this character help out a little bit more, or try to help out a little bit more in the next issue. So as he's trying to help out Octon, he gets an uninvited visitor from one of Ming's men. And of course, with this occurring, we also catch up with Flash Gordon, who is catching up with Princess Castra. Now it's time to move on to the next issue. So as we start to move on to the next issue, we have Flash Gordon coming in to save his son, Rick Gordon, being a hero. So now they're on chase, to which Octon is also trying to help him out. Catching up once again with the Flash and Mandrake as they start to move into a new safety headquarters. And last but not least, we also learn that Ming, with one of his minions, has also tried to help infiltrate the defenders of the Earth, and it's going to be interesting to see what will be happening in the next issue. So for the internal art, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the area of the story. Now my story rating consists of these areas: time, location, and cast. So do we get anything in relation to the area of time? Sure enough we do. We have 4 years ago, now 1 hour earlier, 30 minutes earlier, and that's about, and that covers basically what happens within both of the issues. Next is the location. We get no indication of the locations, which I think would have helped the story a little bit more and maybe even raise the rating a little bit higher. Next is the cast of characters, to which we have Mandrake, Phantom Lothor, Flash Gordon, Princess Kestra, Proton, Rick Gordon, Octon, Ming, and of course Dale Arden. The overall story rating for this, I give a 7.5 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.